You know, they say it's very quiet in space, because there's no air, and nothing to carry sound over. Let's pretend that was deep. Anyway, hi, playing Warframe. It's Warframe Wednesday. Gonna do my usual Warframe Wednesday stuff, which is just, you know, solo a bunch of stuff I definitely shouldn't be soloing. So let's start with the Archon hunt, as I usually do. Oh, I forgot to put my paracesis on. Oh, yeah. It's in too much of a hurry. So my landing craft is now getting head scratches, so that's fun. It's gonna take me a while to get used to that. I might turn it off, I don't know. Boop, boop, boop. Anyway, it's Earth. Oh my god, frame rate, please. Oh my lord.
My readings indicate an
Hey, you.
increasingly dense neural network beneath the forest floor.
Maybe I should close one or two things.
The Silver Grove is nearby.
Help?
Fazul's faithful believe they can secure a
I think that
place in
helped.
Sacred Tau if they massacre.
Did not help that much, apparently.
They have no choice but to break them by force.
In blood and glory we ascend. In ecstasy we die. Can you say the same?
Okay, let's watch performance mode real quick. Hi, don't do that. Ah! Oh yeah, for a box standard exterminate mission, this is a little rough. Mostly because frame rate issues. Stop it. Don't shoot me like that. It's rude. I don't know why I'm not just screaming and killing everything with my 4, but it certainly would make things go faster. Maybe just part of me feels like it's too cheesy. Oh my god, will you stay in one spot so I can kill you? Thank you. There's a giant glut of people over here somehow? Well, glad we took care of that. Dude, that was not 4. I'm never getting to the exit if people keep spawning only behind me. Oh, this isn't the way forward. Where the heck's the way forward then? That wasn't behind me. That was, this is the way forward. I'm paying really good attention today. Working on my weekly nightways, which is always nice.
Things ordained. I intended this. I planned it. Your murder. Our martyrdom.
Fan blades are actually starting to annoy me a little bit. So we'll just blast their generator. That's a lot of sentience I don't want to have to legit fight. So we'll just for them to death. Dun 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 dun. Boop-a-boo. Okay. Hey, not much to say about this nonsense. Guess I'm not being very talkative, but it is just an exterminate mission. What am I supposed to say here? It's just like, oh look, a dude. I guess I should go kill that dude. Sure do have a lot of dudes I have to kill. I have to kill 134 of them, in fact. That's the exact number of murders I must complete before we have completed this mission, and we can move on. Speaking of nonsense, I think the next one is an excavation, if I remember that vaguely correctly. I might have to swap to a defensive Warframe for that one. Because excavators are squishy. And Valkyr, while Valkyr basically can't die, she's not so great at keeping other things from dying. So maybe I should swap to something that is actually good at that. Also, what is with the slow loading? Very strange. Computer's having an off day. I did a scan today. Checked my system files like a good PC owner. Anyway, so out to the paracesis, that'll be fine. And probably Octavia. Probably Octavia. Octavia's real good at keeping things alive. Except herself. She's not so good at keeping herself alive. Unless she goes invisible. but, you know, that takes effort. I don't want to have to do effort things. Going invisible, timing things to the beat, very much nonsense there.
Hazul's project is consuming huge amounts of cryotic. Extract it before Narmer can.
You abandoned me. In the hour of my sacrifice, you turned your face away. And so, there is no place for you in the eternal fields of Tau.
That's a grenade. And I did not roll away from in time. Hi. It's just a random ass Ayatan here. Alright. Why not? Ah. Hey, no grenading the point. Which one of y'all dead people shot my cat, huh?
Excavator destroyed.
Excuse me?
The remaining digs
Oh, did it get blitzed? One Blitz Xmas was like, oh, I guess I'll just come up and kill your thing. Oh, there was two. Well, maybe that's very slightly more justified, but only very slightly. Still. Yeah, you pull away for 1 second to revive your kitty, and then the excavator dies. Isn't that just so typical? What the... Go away. Plenty of power carriers today, though. That's pretty nice. Very rarely am I like, oh gosh, there sure are a plentiful amount of power cells here. I don't have to search for them at all. But right today there just seems to be a plentiful amount of power cells, and I don't have to search for them at all. I mean, like, look at that. I did it. It's full. It just has to live now. So basically, I could just sit here and kill everything that moves. Which I think is my plan right now. Don't see why I wouldn't go with just sit here and kill everything that moves. I think that'll work. You know, if they show up at all. My murder ball is very busy keeping them occupied. Guys, are you okay out there? What is going on? Okay, well, I helped. That was weird. Also, ow, my health. Ow, my shield. Still. Shields are my defense. I don't want them to vanish. Very tempted right now to remove the hammer part of my Octavia Ball and go fetch like a billion of those power cells that are way over there. But there's a very good chance that'll just end up with the excavator being blown up. Because anytime you even think, well, you know, what if I just left it to my Warframe ability and didn't babysit the excavator? Every time I think that, I would go like 80% of the time, that's what gets my excavator destroyed. And look, they're very nicely providing me with power cells, so, you know, once I make the power cells stop moving, we'll go shove them into the excavator. Call it a day. Call it a lovely day. Lovely day of, you know, killing things in Warframe. Excuse me, sir. Need you to not be an Eximus anymore. Thank you. Hey. Stop shooting the point, you jerk. Ow. Was that you absolute punk? I think it was him. Ow. It was two of you.
Carcass of my mother, flame devoured. Behold me. Limbs of my children, piecemeal and broken. Behold me.
Could you be less creepy, Pizzle? Just like for a bit while I'm here. Oh, that was cool. Apparently my defense thing here, people over here didn't see it, and someone just one-shot the excavator. Well, probably not one-shot, but killed it awful fast. That's it's very annoying. Here I thought that would be a big enough distraction, but it wasn't. Maybe I didn't put it in the exact right spot. It's very possible that. I don't use the long range part of this gun enough. Probably because it's just not as strong. But it does let me get some headshots, which are quite strong. Bonk. God, are there enough of you yet? This is too many Eximuses. I wonder if that was a modifier and I didn't even notice. It's possible. Don't actually pay attention to these things. That would be lunacy. See if there's any like special modifiers. I don't think there's special modifiers on these kind of missions. But maybe there are. Maybe there could be and I just never noticed. I don't claim to be a Warframe expert. I just play it a bunch. And, you know, solo things that probably should not be soloed. But fun. Ow, hey. Don't do that. Ow. Well, that was very rude. Also, I'm not even sure how they managed to kill the generator through that. Anyway, yeah, let's go grab one of these and leave. I'd be angrier if I wasn't going to be forced to do the same number of excavators anyway. But I have to anyway, so I'm not all that angry. It's just a star right there, sure. Fit nicely in the Iatan statue that I found just a moment ago. Forgot that little bit of luck. Normally I don't expect to find anything of the sort if I don't have Golden Instinct on, but today I did. I found it. I found it with just my eyeballs. Isn't that special? No, sirs. Really good. Have less health, please. Goodness. What? You kidding me? Oh my god. That's just some nonsense is what that was. So, like, now I'm a little angry. Granted, we're back to me not having any power cells whatsoever to speak of anywhere at all ever. So I guess it's just a normal excavation mission today now, isn't it? Where they die randomly and there are no power cells. Well, it's not like random. I guess if I'd paid a little more attention, they wouldn't have died. Just constantly babysit the point, no matter what. Unless someone spawn right next to it like a jerk. Have less health.
The excavator has lost power. Find another cell.
You gonna one-shot it with a radiation rocket? You are. Oh my god.
Protect the remaining dig sites.
I don't like the fact that they can just snipe it from across the room. It's not very fun to be like, oh, things are going well, and then one guy from the other side of the room walks up and is like, ah, you're having fun, you say? What if I ruined all that? Yes. Bet you didn't think of that. And I'm like, no, I didn't think of that. I was trying not to think of that, in fact. I was hoping we could have a nice calm excavation run instead of having level 4 through 5 health excavators here on level 150 enemies. But you know, you do you, game. You do you. It's your world, I'm just playing in it.
The excavator has run out of power. Find a cell.
I should let the excavator blow up now because I have one. I merely need to be done with it. Maybe somebody will snipe it with a rocket. But you know, now that I want that, that will not happen, obviously. Could just leave, of course. Just be like, yeah, whatever. And you know, I'd be much more tempted to do that if I knew where the exit was. The exit's not revealed until I'm actually done, so I'd just be walking around blindly, and there's a very good chance I would walk further away from the exit if I did that.
We need another power cell for the excavator.
Oh, do we now? Power cell, more of them. Anyone?
We need another power cell for the excavator.
Hey, there's a power cell. Still attached to a living guy, but that's easy to solve. Hey, get off the point. I finally look like... You know what, never mind, we're good.
Protect the remaining
I'm
two
glad you
sites.
blew it up, actually. I wanted to save those 2 seconds.
Elsewhere for his cryotic supplies. Good work.
Alright. Archon Hunt Part 2 done. Time to move on to Archon Hunt Part 3. You know, while I'm in the navigation screen, I should probably check if there's any boosted weapons, because, like, those could be relevant. Not that I pay any attention to those whatsoever, but what if there was one this time and I cared? Let's see, the Hanpak, the Sindo, the Comac. I do have the Sindo Prime, in fact. Don't think I care enough to use it over the Paracesis, though. Because the Paracesis actually kills sentience, while the Sindo just kinda doesn't. But anyway, let's go to the showdown. I have a feeling this will involve a lot of me hitting 4 and then hitting E. If I had to, you know, venture a guess.
was shaped, but he had no leader. His mistakes had left the Archon very vulnerable. Take the Archon down.
Lo-to-do's gonna zip past y'all if you don't mind. No point in killing you when we've got other things to do. There'll be plenty of killing later. Hello, Hoot Hoot, the Archon.
Boreal is here. Strike fast, use cover, and do not let him feel.
Oh, he makes such sad squeals when I'm clawing his face off. Anyway, that's phase 1 done. Now we go find some deacons to murder. It's so easy. Oh, hello, good sirs. Sure are a lot of you out here. How did my energy refill that fast? I barely took any damage. Ooh. That was a rocket man there. Had to be careful of that. You just appeared in front of me. You're supposed to at least appear from behind a wall. Stop cheating.
They will open this gate, even if their bearer is dead.
I don't think they're going to stop cheating. I do like the intense music though. It's nice. Oop. Hi, just about everybody in the universe. Sorry, didn't know I was intruding. Well, I mean, I did know I was intruding, but not on you guys specifically. It's my bad. Hello, let me just give you 10 stacks of viral and then shoot your face a couple of times. Thank you. Nope, don't do that. Da-da-da. I should not be fapping about with killing people. I should just be going back to the door. Goodness knows there'll be more dudes that need to be cleansed. Well, not cleansed, obviously. It's not like I'm hitting them with a sponge. I'm hitting them with lasers. But you get me. I was, you know, doing a weird Imperium of Man bit. Would basically nowhere, given I'm not even a fan of that. But still, if I was, that would have been cool. Probably. Maybe. Where's the exit here? It's down. Okay. Lo-do-do. Alright, we have found the deacon. Let's go make him an ex-deacon. Ow! Wow, what the... I thought I had that Eximus dead to rights. That was my silly. Just gotta get some health back. There we go. Or some ammo. Hello, could you get a bunch of stacks of viral on you for me if you don't mind? Thank you. Ugh, stupid one-shotting enemies that I should be paying more attention to and not be so blasé about. Nearly making me lose in embarrassing fashion. Hate it when that happens. Oh my god, just... okay, we did it. We climbed up the rock. We beat the real final boss, the parkouring. All right. We did it.
Boreal
Time to
is
kill
consumed
Boreal.
by hatred. He blames both your people and ours for what was done to him. Pusura provides him with easy targets for that vengeful spite.
The underside of a cliff. My mortal enemy. Is that a... no. Excuse me, you can't do two invulnerability phases at once, can you? I mean, apparently you can, and it's making this really, really hard. I should note, because I can't even get to your ads like this. You're... this is... game? Game? You okay? This is not standard operating procedure. Okay, that's better. That was very briefly very weird. Anyway, that's a dead owl. My shard.
Boreal is down. Narmer's eyes have been torn out. Excellent work.
Hello, Dodo. Also, where'd all my health go? Can't possibly have been you guys just chip-shotting me to death. Ooh. Good rewards this week. Tau Forged Archon Shard and an Exilus Warframe adapter. I could use both of those, actually. In fact, I could probably put that Azure Archon Shard on Octavia if I so cared to. But I won't, because that takes effort. Anyway, I don't know if you can read it on my little monitor here, but I have a Nightwave to kill the Prophet Taker. I don't know if I've done that solo on stream at any point. Maybe I have. It's definitely another one of those things where I 100% do not recommend you attempt to solo the Prophet Taker, because he's a pain in the butt. But on the other hand, if you wanna, it is doable. And I'm gonna just show that off real quick, because I can, and that kind of sounds like fun. Because Prophet Taker can get a wee crazy at times. But, you know, that just makes it even more fun. It's a truly dedicated amount of people to keeping the 69th instance of every relay open. Not all heroes wear capes. Some Warframes wear capes, so some heroes wear capes, but not all heroes wear capes. It's not exclusive, is what I'm saying. It's very, very important to what I'm saying there. Anyway, by the way, there's gonna be some spoilers for Profit Taker, because you have to be an old mate to do that. So if you don't want to see story spoilers, look away. Look away, cover your ears.
Sparky, right. We're all here. Let's get started.
Why is there an armor thing here, like, available? I don't... Each of it... Whatever. We're profit takering.
Final phase. Thanks to that data you gathered, this can...
I'm gonna just skip through the lore, if you don't mind. I've heard it plenty of times already. Let's just get to killing Profit Taker. So Profit Taker's big gimmick is that it's invincible, except to one type of damage. Which is why I'm rolling with the Zorus, and I swapped my Cycron to different things, so that I'd have all these different damage types available to me. And in addition to being invincible to all but one damage type, Profit Taker also is just invincible to small arms fire, and you need to have an Archon to destroy its legs before you can actually kill it. There it is.
Once that mother hits the overcharge radius, we're done for. No second chances.
I'll just pop over here real quick. Anyway, having an Archwing launcher is basically your best friend in this fight. He has Viral up, which I don't think I have right now. Oh, and then he swapped to Gas. Okay, I don't have Gas either, so that's a somewhat poor start. So I'm just going to hit him with the Void Energy to swap that around, and then we have Lightning. Do I have Lightning? I don't think so. Boy, could you like swap to something I have though? Cold. Alright, I have Cold. At least, I know, on my Archgun. So we're gonna just shoot him with my Arch. I swapped to Cold Radiation. You are incorrect, sir. Still, looks like there's Cold on my Cycron. So we're just gonna hit it with Cold Energy a bunch. See, I've got Magnetic, and I think Lightning on my Zorus. What else did I put on my Zorus? Oh, hey, what? Never mind. Anyway, with Magnetism, I'm going to chuck my Zorus at it. So I do a bunch of damage to it. Oop, and that's Piercing, which is on the secondary fire of my Fulman, which is fine. It's not going to win any prizes for big damage. Do I just keep rolling into the river? I do. Okay, well, you know, mayhap I should stop that. Also helps to take out the reinforcement beacons. Blast damage. I don't have blast damage, so let's not. Fire damage I do have, though. I've got quite a bit of that, in fact. Impact damage I also have, so which is pretty sweet. Toxin, oh yeah, it's Toxin Magnetic I have on my Zorus. If I can just get the Zorus to explode on thing instead of not on the thing, that'd be cool. Yep, there that went. Alright. Slash. Well, my claws certainly have slash, so It's probably a bad idea for you to swap to that, sad to say. Alright. The shields are down, and now we destroy the legs. Definitely want radiation damage on your gun for this phase, because otherwise the legs take a very long time to break. And you are on a bit of a time limit for this fight as well. So yeah, shoot oh my god. Sorry about that. What was I saying?
Whatever you're doing, it's working.
Anyway, once the legs are down, you shoot the main body. Once the body's down, she throws those pylons somewhere on the ground, and you're like, oh well, I better shoot those pylons. And then we have another leg phase where I get to shoot the leg a whole bunch. And again, have radiation on your arch gun, because otherwise killing the legs takes an upsettingly long amount of time. And I'll probably explain the time limit when I get to that phase. Because right now, I'm not on a time limit. Kaboom! That was fun. Hitting the charge shot on her shield was good times. Okay, gas. I also don't have gas. There's like a few seconds of cooldown between when you can shift these things around. So, you know. I can't just go ahead and hit it over and over, is what I'm saying. But if you need to swap it, you go to operator form, switch out to your void gun, and while it doesn't do any damage, it does allow you to swap what they're vulnerable to. So I've got a little. So we've got frost it's vulnerable to, so I'm just hitting it with the frost damage of my cryotic for a while. It'll swap over time. You don't actually need void damage to swap it. It's just convenient. Oop, I think I hit it with enough magnetic there. Ow. Rude. No, I'd like to actually use my Archwing though, if you don't mind. Thank you. Gonna swap to piercing, go ahead and blast him with the primary fire because it does piercing instead of impact. Another reason I like the Pullman so much. Blast damage I don't have, so we'll just swap that real quick. Thank you. Fire damage, however, I do have, so let's go ahead and shoot him with my fire damage. Boom! Bang, bang, ooh, impact damage. I also have that on the gun I'm shooting you with, so thanks for that. Oop, didn't get into my Archwing fast enough there. Why do I have my scanner instead of my Fulman game? That makes no sense. Anyway, what's your deal now? Toxin? I have Toxin on my Zorus, I believe. Yep, slash damage. That's on my claws, unsurprisingly. Hey, bombardment phase, huzzah! That means I can go ahead and shoot the legs again. First we take out the reinforcement beacon. You need to take out the reinforcement beacons just because the ads will start getting a wee bit unmanageable if you don't. Because they level up in both power and frequency if you just let the reinforcement beacons go. And while that's not a huge deal generally, Like, if you're trying to solo it, you're just making it a lot harder on yourself, and unnecessarily so. So, my recommendation is don't make it unnecessarily harder on yourself when you're soloing it. Because when you're soloing it, you already are making it unnecessarily harder on yourself. Because there's lots of groups that will do this. And you can just turn on global and just be like, yeah, I think I'll just get a random group, and I'll either be carried or carry them, and it should be super easy. Alright. Don't have gas either. Now, as you notice, there's a 5-minute time limit. So I gotta swap her to something. I have. Frost, I guess, works. Okay. Just gonna Cyclone her for a while. I guess maybe I should be, cycling her stuff until I find something I can do really well. I kinda could do magnetism well. So I guess we'll handle that one. Piercing, I think, yeah, the Archon does piercing. Not a lot of piercing, granted, but it does some. And that'll just have to be enough. Hopefully it swaps to something better once I've done enough damage. Also, ow! Will you guys stop trying to kill me? It's very rude. I need that health. Oop, blast damage, alright. Fire damage, I can do much better, because that's on my Fulman. Pew! Pew! And impact damage. Oh, you spoil me! Alright, he should be through the shield pretty soon. There we go. Alright. Order done. Also, there's a Arachnoid here. Anyway, one last leg phase before the timer runs out. Oh yeah, I let the reinforcements get up to 4, didn't I? That's when I was mentioning about making it unnecessarily stronger than it has, harder than it has to be. Anyway, legs are down, kill the body, win. Oh, gentlemen, go away. Alright, now the most important part of the fight. Picking up the loot.
Is it? Holy crap. We did it. We did it.
Where is it? Here it is. Yoink!
You think might help our cause.
Crimson Torrid, very nice to have.
What's that sound?
Continuing to overcharge the ore. At this rate, in a matter of seconds, it will. Outworlders, run!
Yeah, you don't want to be near that. It also destroys the loot, which is even worse. So yeah, make sure you get the loot before the orb decides it wants to go nuclear. But yeah,
I need a drink.
that's Prophet
Let's never
Taker.
do that again.
That's good and fun.
LD, I still think it's strange. Why would your contact just let himself get killed? Quills don't make mistakes.
Quills don't make mistakes, and there's always an agenda. Always.
Alright. Got a Radiant Relic, which is very nice. 100,000 credits, which ain't bad, and a lovely little Crimsatorid, which I think I'm gonna just turn in for rep.
LD, UD, how about that drink?
You're like getting into trouble.
And I had more than I thought I would. Good enough. There's still some stuff I have yet to buy from this. A lot of stuff, because it's expensive, and I didn't want to get the super expensive glamour stuff. That's what I'm attempting to say. Anyway, profit taker done. Let's go back to the ship. Because I got more to do. I got Netracells to get, which is arguably harder than what I just did. So that's fun. Let's see. Still prefer viral fire on that for sure. I'll swap back to the gram because it's just good. Paracesis is probably better and ultimately, but whatever. It's fine. Could also swap to my gloom build, but that almost feels like an excessive amount of defense. Anyway, let's just go to Deimos, do our weekly Netracells. I do have a bunch of Railjack missions to do for Nightwave 2. I'm pondering doing that, but like, oh man, the Railjacks take a bit of time when you're soloing, and that probably doesn't make for the most exciting thing to watch.
For a little Netracell action?
Tagford, did you have to say that weirdly?
What'll it be? How long someone has to live to get his hands on this much stuff? I don't know. Too long, that's for sure.
Okay. Crossing my fingers to get melee duplicate, because that's real good. And as far as I know, it literally only drops from this, so that's what I want. The end. Lose 2 energy per second, that sucks. Lose health constantly, get zapped occasionally, enemies explode when you beat them, alright.
Use that terminal.
This, with the energy drain, it could be a little bit annoying. Hopefully, it won't be too annoying, but we'll see.
A few terminals, that'll help you zero in on it.
Just a giant maze of laboratories here. Who makes this stuff? It's madness, I tells you. Thank you, AutoHack. I appreciate that. Anyway, I'm going to try to keep an eye out for any spare terminals around, because those count towards narrowing it down for reasons unbeknownst to me. Maybe it's a bug, maybe they'll patch it someday, but boy, if there's one thing Warframe does not do with a great amount of alacrity, it is fix bugs. I hear this. Yes. Zavoka. Couldn't just ignore the Voka. If my ear catches it, I must get. you kind of just shoot your other weak spot and call it a day? Thank you. Ooh, is this it is a terminal. I don't know if the Netracell terminals count. Oh, you summoned a Necromech, you absolute trash fire. Alright.
The murmur are capable of regret. Make them feel it.
Unfortunately, the summon the Necromech terminal did not count towards it. Because it did something other than nothing, I suppose. So, there's that. Also getting really good luck with auto hacks today. I'm not complaining. There's my Necromech. If that didn't slow down my movement, like, incredibly so, like, to an intense degree, that's what I was trying to say, until my brain tried to somehow combine incredibly and intense for reasons I have yet to figure out, then I would have jumped on it. But it slows me down too much, so I'm not going to. This is not the way. Do in fact have to jump over this cliffside. Okay. So be it. Hello. You're an Eximus that could be a big pain in the butt if I leave alive. So we're just going to nip that in the bud real fast. Thank you very much. Someone is smacking me here. I should just use a cipher. Especially given my my lack of revives here. Should not be cavalier about this place, because that's how I get killed. It's being really just having not a care in the world about what's actually trying to kill me. It's best if I don't do that.
This is it. Use the key glyph and get ready for whatever happens next. We ain't done! Local threats are triggering a security override. Clear out the oculus to pop the door.
Hello, sir. You're an Eximus and therefore have way too much health. So please be mercy killed. Also getting a little tired of being struck by lightning, but what do you do? It's not like I could dodge it or anything. It's madness. Ooh, hi. Mostly trying to hit everything with range so I don't get energy drained for no reason. Also, ow. I've decided that plan sucks and I'm just going to 4 everything to death. Yeah, I like plan 4 everything to death. It's much more fun. Just a little rough when I run out of energy and then I can't.
Something's going on with Necromites. Trying to lock this thing down. Take them out.
Necromites. Oh, hi. Okay. Up here, I bet? In the back layer? No? Okay. Am I just not seeing it? I might just not be seeing it. Really wish I had seen it before everything showed up. There it is. Alright. Now we get back to the killing. Hooray! Oh, we love killing things. It's so fun. Decided it's time to hit 4 and kill things again. Things were taking very slightly too long to die. Which is unacceptable. Oop. Have less health, please. Goodness. Okay. So, it's time to find the Necromite yet, game? Feels like it's getting close to that time. I'm not the only one who saw that guy I was clawing to death vanish before my very eyes, right? But notice here, just briefly, that my shooting things aren't causing them to actually take damage, which I'm not a fan of. Especially when that means generally I'll get killed. Yeah, I think mayhap, Warframe might be lagging a touch, which is not super great for my health. Especially since I can still take damage, and they seem to be constantly draining my energy. Hope that gets solved quickly. Would like that to happen at some point. Game, please. Maybe if we could have that happen. I guess I could attempt to shoot everything when it's like 3 seconds behind. Not sure that works very well. Yeah, it's just not working. Like it's working very occasionally, but that kind of doesn't cut it. Need it to like actually work, is the thing. I forget, can I drop an energy restore? I can. Alright, well, maybe that'll work. don't appear to be taking much of any damage, at least. Yeah, can't seem to actually hit anything. This does happen occasionally. Usually doesn't last this long, though. Like it to not, though. We could just not this, maybe. Can I summon my on-call crew? No. What about Call? Can I grab Call and his buddies? Can he shoot everything that I can't shoot? They do seem to be killing things, so that's good. Maybe I can also grab a Spectre or two. Yeah, let's get out one of my Spectres. Maybe they can shoot them, since they exist in the same server space. Yeah, in fact, why don't you guys just hold position here? That sounds good. No need for you to even leave this place. So we just need you to shoot these guys. A lot of them. Over and over. Repeatedly. This feels somewhat unsustainable. Oh good, I nearly forgot this guy exists. I can't shoot his arms, I can't do anything. Game. Oh! Was that... Am I shooting things? No. It's just... Very briefly, they gave me a window of hope. But then they took it away from me. Very brief window of hope. So, how about them sports teams? Yep. Weather's been cold. Almost like it's winter. So, that's a thing. Can't on-call crew. Yeah. I doubt the arch gun's gonna make a difference, but maybe. Sort of. I am hitting things more. And merely getting more hits definitely seems to work. I think it's because it does AoE damage. Hey, that's a way around it. Okay. Yes, okay. This could be a good workaround. Just instead of actually hitting them, I hit under their feet. And then I actually can, you know, deal them damage. I'm getting staggered about all the time, but, you know, I'm running you an arrow, that's solvable. Of course, I still can't. Oh, maybe I can hit this thing in the air now. I would love it if he stopped making everything invincible. That'd be cool. There we go. That helps. Things not being invincible means they might actually die at some point. And that'd be great. Okay. I'm staggerable again, so let's pop in and out of operator form to get my poise back. And I'm out of bullets. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, it's 5 minutes until I can deploy my Archon again, unless I get ammo for it, but hard to get ammo when you can't shoot anything. Maybe if I break some furniture, it'll drop some Archon ammo. This is... It's kind of what I'm just reduced to right now. Ooh. Necromech, though? Necromech in the room I'm in, preferably. Yes, there we go. This could work. Yes. Okay, okay. This works. So get out of my way, please. Need to kill you in the zone where it counts towards kills. There we go. Find and destroy the Necromite, and it's right here, apparently? There it is. Okay, well. Game? Game? This is the Necromite drone. Oh, sorry, it's the one beneath the terrain. My bad. Oh, I can't shoot it either. I can't shoot it! Oh my god. Alright. Okay. Why did we pretend I fell down a cliff there? Okay. There we go. Okay, we shot it. We shot it. We'll get through it. Together. Alright, if you guys want to stop giving everybody invincibility shields, I'd appreciate that. Did I walk through the banister? Sure did. Man, alright. Just grab this, grab this gentleman so I can regen some health for a bit. Still need you to die, so you stop giving everybody shielding. Thank you. Okay. Let's lamp a nice big group shot. There we go. That'll help. Just shoot the floor with my arch gun. Just pretend that headshots don't exist. If I can just aim straight at their feet, that'll do a lot of damage. That means they won't be getting hit by the rapidly decreasing, damage that happens away from the center point of the explosion. They'll get hit by the full damage of the explosion. Anything interesting in the news today? I don't remember anything particularly interesting or amusing, but maybe that's just the amount of attention I paid to it. I sure would love it if the game didn't bug out. That'd be cool. That'd be cool and make this go way faster. At least we know a workaround. Just get your arch gun and shoot their feet. Yeah, I still can't directly hit any of them. They just go through. Otherwise, I would be trying to hit these guys' weak points, but I can't hit their shoulders. Like, none of my attacks even function. I don't know what causes this. If I knew, I would do something to prevent it. Still, having radiation damage and cold is not bad for these groups. The Murmur specifically, the non-robot enemies, actually take a lot of damage from radiation. So that's something that is a bright side. And also apparently it just fixed itself. I don't know. Alright. Well, I sure hope that doesn't happen again.
Not what I was looking for. But if you're happy, I'm happy.
No. Don't do that, punk. Ay, ay, ay. Alright. Very happy to leave. Can chalk this run up as a win. Ooh. I mean, Arcane Adapter is not bad. That is very expensive to buy.
Speak with you.
Go. Let's go.
Alright. Let's just hope that doesn't happen. I like they got a little Event Horizon-esque kind of entry point to these things. I'm a sucker for that. Anyway, more Xmas. Handleable. Lose health every second. No problem. Lose energy per second to enemies who are nearby. That sucks.
Only one way out of the anchor hold. Use that terminal.
At least I don't have to bounce around for lightning constantly.
That was the
That's
easy part. Now you have
something.
to find the Netracell. Albrecht left terminals coded with partial coordinates in these halls. Yeah, even he got lost down here.
Speaking of getting lost down here. Okay, this is a Necromech summon. Cool, but unneeded. Okay. Just zip over this way. Pokey the terminal. Ah, thank you, AutoHack. Appreciate that. Let's see. Haven't seen a room that has a guaranteed terminal in it, so we're just going to keep jumping around and try to finish this. This isn't one, right? No. This is a nothing. It's a nothing room with nothing in it. Oh my god. No, don't do that. Honestly. Pretty sure there's not a terminal in that room. Definitely nothing in this hallway. There's occasional random ones just in random dead ends, but you know, I'm not up for checking every random dead end in this laboratory. I think I'll just follow the waymarks because that's pretty fast already. I think I confused the music ambiance with a vocal right there. If you're wondering why I jumped around that room seemingly at random. Could have vocalized that, but you know, that's crazy talk. Why speak word when you can just confuse people? Yeah, that's the ticket. Doing Netracells. This room doesn't have anything, I don't think. At least not guaranteed. Guys, did you not notice I came in? You didn't. That's nice. I could still only sneak attack you for like half of your health though, so it's less nice. It's not even half your health, half your overshield. Just let AutoHack take care of that one too, I guess. Objective located. Time to go get it. Beep.
This is it. Use the key glyph and get ready for whatever happens next. We ain't done.
Having the ability to shoot people.
Clear out the uglies to pop the door.
I'd nearly forgotten how satisfying it was. Oh, it's so nice. Oh, I like it when my weapons work. I like it a lot. Look at that. Shoot people and then they die from it. Oh, it's heavenly. Just gonna pop that guy real quick. There's a little too much health for me to chew through at range. Just a little. Just a scooch. Alright, where's the energy? Where's the health train, Eximus? Get out of here. Get out of here. No one wants you around. Alright. Time for a Necromite.
Necromites! I'm trying to lock this thing down. Take him out. You ain't got all day.
Alright. Hopefully I find this one with relative speed. In here, maybe? There it is. Hey! I'd call that relatively speedy. Certainly had slower, that's for sure. And now we could just get back to the good old murdering. Yay! We love murder! Father, I crave violence! You know, high-pitched Timmy, it's very disturbing when you say things like that. Just saying, if the school counselor catches you saying that again, they're gonna call Child Protective Services on me. That's fine, you're not my real dad! Well, that's just rude. Like, if you're... I hope you weren't expecting, like, an explanation or any sense to be made of that bit, because that's not forthcoming. We're not gonna make any sense of that bit right there. I'm trying to let my brain go on autopilot, and I was kind of hoping it would come up with something like interesting and erudite, like, is a taco a sandwich? But no, I decided it was gonna go with a bit where I make a high-pitched voice and Timmy says weird stuff. Thanks, Brain. It's cool. I didn't really want to, you know... I mean, I'm streaming as a pink-haired anime VTuber boy, so, like, my sanity was already in question, but I didn't need to, like, you know, erase all doubt. Let's just put it that way. Shooting the dudes, shooting the dudes. There we go. Alright. Last Necromite.
Your hands are tied until you knock them out.
Is this like towards the exit? It's hard to tell. I hear the Necromite. There he is. Alright. Good. That was a relatively pain-free search, I would say. Alright, back to the massive swarm of enemies, so I just kind of left there. Let's just for the rest of them to death, shall we? Except you, because I have to range you to death. Stupid being in the air. Clawing everything, then occasionally stomping when Tenukai procs. It's the fastest way to kill things, and I certainly enjoy it. I just hit E. for the most part. There we go. And that's a done Netracell.
Albrecht didn't want anyone in here. I want to know why.
You know, as satisfying as all these jars are to break, I'm starting to question if it's worth it. It releases a bunch of, like, obols and resource drops, but, like, is it enough to justify my actually doing that? It's hard to tell.
I wonder what Albrecht planned on doing with that.
Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. I might just have to go with the vibes for it. I'll just... If I don't feel like breaking stuff, maybe I just won't. And that'll be that. It's not like, oh, but there's a higher chance of mods dropping if you break the things in there. Is there, though? I don't know if there is. Ugh, melee fortification. Boo! I wanted melee duplicate. Give me that.
Yo.
Yo.
IMO, solo's a no-go. Have at it, but I'm telling you, Albrecht wasn't messing around with his security. Done.
Yeah. Oh, you'll not have a very fun time if you try to do this all by yourself. I'm only telling this for your benefit, and I'm definitely... No. It's not a challenge, I swear. We're not mocking you. Why are you even giving a mocking voice? I'm not being mean. Stop it. Anyway. Unfortunately, I lose energy when people are in melee again. Which makes pressing 4 and staying in 4 forever less viable. Which is a shame.
The Netracell is deep in this lab maze. Get control of a few terminals, that'll help you zero in on it.
I heard that. Thank you. Just gonna cipher that, I think. I have not the patience to sit around for it. There's not a terminal here, right? No. Don't recall there being one. Yeah, that guy's way too far away for me to bother with. Alright. Just one more cell and we're good. Terminal and we can start the real mission. I guess having to get through this giant maze full of monsters that are trying to kill you, I guess that counts as part of the mission. Mayhaps I should not impugn it. trying its best to be difficult. Maybe. Maybe this is it phoning it in, in which case I fear its full strength. But from what I've seen, I don't think it's doing that. Excuse me, sir, I need to get the computer behind you. Thank you. Alright. Netracell has been located. Well, it's time to bounce my way over there.
That's the Netracell. Open it.
In the middle of this room now, huh?
The Netracell doors won't open till you clear out the uglies around the entrance.
I may not have any energy, but I can still beat you to death with a giant sword. Don't need to use my claws to be effective at close range.
Albrecht's damn necrobites are reinforcing the Netracell. Your hands are tied until you knock them out.
What? Is it like in the secret room or something? I don't know where the entrance to that is here. I know there's a back door, but it's very hard to find. Even more hard to find when I'm constantly losing health. I could have sworn it was around here somewhere, but mayhap I'm wrong. It's like in here? No? This side? No. So, I'm aware that there's a very good chance it's in a separate room, but it's such a long trek to get there that if I don't at least try to find it here and it ends up being not in there and it's actually in here, I will just cry. So, in order to avoid weeping like a child, I need to find where the entrance to the special room here is. Also, God, I hate you. There's so much health. Between those pipes? I could have sworn it was like between one of these railings up here. It just doesn't exist in this one. Is that it? Nah, there it is. There it is. We got it. Alright. Let's just get up there. Good. Alright. Nothing? Nothing. Okie dokie. Well, I guess it's a long trip for me then. Because I think I have to go all the way around to, yeah, this side. Maybe it's not as long as trip as I thought it would be. Still, it's several rooms away. God, it better be freaking in here. There it is. God. This part and its tendency to bug out, or choose rooms that are nowhere near it, maybe one of my least favorite parts of the Netracells. I appreciate the new content, don't get me wrong. I'd appreciate it more if it wasn't sometimes really, really, really frustrating. Just gonna bore everything to death, except that I ran out of my energy. That sucks a lot. I was enjoying killing everything with bore, but then too many things got within 10 yards of me, and then all my energy vanished. Which is what happens with that stupid key glyph. I wish I could get like one reroll on those things. Just one! Single reroll on a key glyph. Would that be so much to ask? Where it's like, oh, this one too spicy for you. Don't worry, we can reroll it a single time, but you'll have to take it, whatever it is. I'd take that in a heartbeat. Granted, what if it, ow, what hit me? Anyway, just need to kill 3 things and then I'm fine, but... Uh-oh. Oh, because I don't get any energy regen! It includes operator form! God, I hate that! God, I hate that. That was very briefly scary. stupid Xmas walking up to me in melee. I have too much health for me to destroy it quickly.
Albrecht didn't want anyone in here. I want to know why.
Alright. Got a little spooky, but we got there.
Not what I was looking for. But if you're happy, I'm happy.
Well, I won't know if I'm happy until we've identified it, Tagfer. I hear that. I have to because my ear picked it up and now I can't just ignore it. Ooh, it's a good one too. Alright. At least I made it worth my time. Kavoosh! An Archon shard, huh? Also, Bane of the Murmur. Apparently I didn't get that yet. That's kind of a surprise.
Tenno, our work goes on.
Not that excited about a non-Tau Forged Archon shard. Gotta be blunt with ya.
How long someone has to live to get it? You got it.
But maybe I can shard up a Warframe I don't use very often. Make it better, more usable. Extra Xmas, we deal. Activating an ability costs health, we deal. Lose energy per second again, come on. This one is, I don't even know, barely even care.
So, hit the terminal to exit into the
If you
labs.
suffer damage, you bleed. Guess we're just gonna have everything that kills me, huh? Oh yeah, the bleed status, that just ignores armor.
Not getting out of the anchor hold without all 4 keyclips.
Oh, what's that? You're also on Valkyr, who whole thing is to be in melee, but have energy for it? Well, what if we just, what if you just didn't have any energy while in melee? And we gave everything an attack that ignores your armor. That sounds great, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. Those are 2 of the worst ones you could give me, game, and I don't appreciate it. Oh well. Maybe I can take it as like a personal challenge, where it's like, haha, you think you can solo this one, Nancy boy? Well, you'd better watch your butt this time, because we're gonna actually try to kill you. And I'll be like, okay, if you insist. As a bonus though, we got a free terminal from that room, because you can just use that one. go. Voca 2. That's nice. I can appreciate a Voca. I hear that one too. Sigh. Guess I'll do the long winding back stair. Maybe I shouldn't be so glum with you know, hear and then subsequently get loot. Maybe I'm just in a bad mood. I was sick yesterday and it sucked a lot, so I'm still kind of recovering. Shoulders are all sore, so is my neck. Maybe I have a reason to be grumpy. Maybe you should get off my back. Huh? Yeah. How about that? You ever think of that option? Yeah, that's another way we could have dealt with this. Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry, you didn't deserve that kind of vitriol. I'm just grumpy. I'm sorry. I'm in a bad mood. I decided against continuing that bit because I was gonna like mock you for being just like really unreasonable, and I was like, no, actually sounds weirdly offensive. Maybe I won't. Maybe I can just call it good. Maybe we can just not. Ugh. As much as I could use the excuse to fill in dead air. But yeah, but it's not always that viable. What is this? Extra affinity gain. Not the murder I was hoping for. Really would have preferred, like, you know, abilities cost no energy and cast faster. That one would have been pretty sick. I'd have taken secondary weapons to critical hits too. Okay with that one. I'd even have taken like infinite ammo and increased fire rate on your primary. All of those would have been like fine. Yeah. Then he gave me the one that literally does nothing because everything I own is maxed. And you expect me to be grateful? No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die. That's not the line at all. What? Can't even reference the movie right. What's with this guy? Oh my god. I don't get it. Ooh, can't tell you how glad I am that one was easy to find. I mean, I guess I could, but I haven't the words. Well, I do have the words. Just like, boy, I'm glad that was easy. Because there's been times, man. There's been times where it's just like the least easy thing to do to find that thing. Hello, sir. I need to break your weak points because you have just way too much health to deal with otherwise. Really? You're just gonna hide up here and make everything invincible, huh? Well, I have something to say about that. Ow. What? Did I just get blitzed? Is that what just happened? I think that's what happened. Okay, I just need to kill one more thing. Then I'm good, yeah. Rude. Have to remember I'm not actually invincible if I don't have my claws out, so... Yeah. There's that. Just didn't expect to get one shot. But oh, those funny Blitz Eximus being prolific in a extra Eximus run. And killing me out of nowhere. Well, it's not out of nowhere. They do have a giant audio cue for their wind-up, which I should respect, but, you know. Anything that comes dangerously close to respecting a content is just something I can't do. And to be less memey and glib about it, it's hard to keep your focus up for this long. I've been doing a lot of murder here. Oh my god, shoot the weak point. Also, sometimes it's a bit hard to hear over the din. And there is much din. There's much Obra din. Oh man, that was a good game. That guy makes some really impressive stuff, gotta say. I wish I had that in my memory banks so I could give him proper praise, but I keep no names in my memory bank because my brain has decided that's something that we'll never ever need to like use at any point, so why bother? I try to say, actually no, you kind of need people's names like a lot. In fact, it's a very normal human thing to do, and then my brain, yeah, but hear me out. What if we didn't remember any name ever at any point? And I'm like, what if I try really hard to remember those names? Then my social anxiety will kick in. They'll be like, hey, I know you tried really hard to remember that name, but what if, and hear me out here, what if you got it wrong? Really, you should just not say their name just in case. And I'm like, but then what's the difference between forgetting their name and remembering their name? And then they both shrug in unison. Anyway, that's the comedy show that is my brain. It's more of a sitcom, I guess. We're just, you know, it's just a couple of people trying to live their lives, you know, but oh, so many wacky things happen, and it's not always their fault. Sometimes it's their own hang-ups, but, you know, isn't that why we just love to watch them? Because we get to see somebody else with the same hang-ups make all these wacky mistakes, and maybe not the most relatable circumstances, but definitely funny ones. We can chuckle at that and be like, oh, well, yeah, wow, if that happened, that'd be pretty funny. And then other times the sitcom's just like, hey, what if we had a guy ski boating and he jumped over a shark tank? That'd be cool, because that makes our characters cool. Then people were like, boy, no?
Take whatever Albrecht was hiding and get back to the sanctum.
Something r/when sitcoms take themselves too seriously. I'll just pretend it's something people talk about. There is a subreddit for everything, though. I wouldn't be shocked. probably call jumping the shark, though, given that that's literally what I was referencing just now.
Still come in handy.
I hear that. Oh my god. Just gonna make this hard on us, aren't you? Is it up? It is! It's up here! Ah, sneaky. Should I explain that last metaphor I just had? I don't know if it's needed, or if it'd be condescending to. But it would fill dead air, so maybe I should. Because Jumping the Shark is when a television show, like, does some that, while the television show was well liked and respected, it does something so, like, ridiculous or over the top that we no longer take it seriously or enjoy it at all, because it's like, wow, that was ridiculous. I can't take this seriously at all now. And I believe it was a Happy Days episode where the Fonz, like, they had an entire episode, like, dedicated to, like, they'd captured a shark. Really? Energy drain again? You're cruel. Alright. Anyway, they had an entire episode dedicated to, like, oh, hey, in the nearby bay in our idyllic town, they caught a shark, and they have it in a tank, kind of like, you know, tank. It's like a part of the bay, but they cordoned it off with a bunch of floating buoys. And like the entire episode was like, oh man, it sure would be really cool and like very manly to try to jump that shark tank on water skis. And if that sounds really dumb right there already, then you're not alone. It did sound dumb, and like having an entire episode dedicated to just like, oh, look how cool this person is for attempting to jump over a shark tank, and then they jumped over the shark thing, and that was the episode. It was just like, boy, that sucked. I sort of lost respect for the show now. That's Jumping the Shark. Why that bit of trivia sticks in my head, God only knows. Funny story also. When that Indiana Jones movie came out, I believe it was Crystal Skull, and in the like first like 15 minutes of the movie, Indiana Jones was like caught in a literal nuclear blast, and he like survived it. And if you're like, oh well, that's impossible, I mean, you're like, yeah, you're right, especially since the way he survived it was like going into a house and ducking into a refrigerator, which you know, strains credibility somewhat. But anyway, some movie critic who really wanted to be famous for it was like, can we coin the term nuking the fridge for movies to be the point where everybody sees that the franchise has gotten ridiculous and we can no longer take it seriously because they did something like this? You know, we have an amount of suspension of disbelief, but you have kind of went beyond our ability suspend our disbelief with this little thing. Let's not pretend anymore. And that is an interesting it's an interesting, you know, critique of, really? I failed it? Alright, well, and I'm just hitting Y, because I don't have the patience for that. It's an interesting thing to think about when it comes to the media we consume. At what point do we, like, decide that, well, that one went a little too far, and boy, that's ridiculous. Think, like, you know, we just have a sudden shift in our perspective of the media we consume. Like, you know, like when a YouTuber who keeps begging for donations does a special where they're like, check out this Bugatti I got, guys. Ah man, it's always been my dream to own a Bugatti, and now I got it thanks to you. And you're like, you're constantly begging for likes and subscribes. Like, if you don't get it, you can't feed your family. Oh, thug. And now you own a Bugatti? I don't own a Bugatti. Why am I giving you Bugatti money that you're spending on a Bugatti? You know, one of those things where you're just like, mayhaps my perception of you must change now somewhat. And not for the better. Oh my god, please, Necromech. Please don't. Oh, he's laser focused, isn't he? Woo boy. No convenient Vitrium either for him, which is not great. Did that get him? That might have gotten him. Might not have done nearly enough, though. But it did something? Did something. Okay, well, whatever, it's Necromite time, and it's apparently in this room. Is it gonna be hiding underneath it again? It is! You sneaky little so-and-so. That brief pause brought to you by me trying not to swear. Me trying not to swear, bringing you a bunch of awkward pauses in between sentences since I've started streaming. You should just swear, bro. No one cares. Yeah, well, you know, maybe. But what if I didn't? What if I'm trying to be wholesome? Ever think of that? What if I want my channel to be this cute, wholesome place where I mow down infinite number of enemies with guns? What if that? Yeah, exactly. Think of that next time before you know, make assumptions. Buckaroo. Buckaroony. Buckenstein. Ken. Bucko. Baroni. Man, I stunned anyone named Ken Bucko Baroni just now. I think we can all agree the likelihood of that's pretty high. Boy, I'll be glad when the Netracells done. Ugh. Oh my god. Necromac, please. I beg you. Either get closer to a Vitrium explodey container or go away. You can't just do neither.
Something's going on.
Pretty sure I can.
Necromites.
But don't.
Thing down. Take 'em out.
Okay.
We ain't got all day.
I might be able to get him under that one. And that should kill him, given how much health he has. You coming? You gonna stand there frozen? Ah. Apparently not. Ah. Alright. You know, whatever. I've got a Necromite to find. I'll come back to you later, probably. Watch him die off screen or something. Anyway. We found him! Ugh. This a good one? Health orbs increase max health? I mean... it's something. Not gonna turn my nose up at it. But I definitely want to. Nice, I got 2 guaranteed health orbs from that breakable too. I could just get a Necromite to fix it really quick. That'd be pretty sweet. The buff's already run out, of course, but you know. Hey, you're still alive. Oh boy. Thank goodness. Would have hated to have missed out on your company. Okay. I think I've actually killed the Necromech, so that's good. I'm at slightly less risk of dying now. Definitely not no risk, but less risk. And that's just gonna have to be good enough. That's all of my energy. I wanted that. I was enjoying killing them with my 4. Especially with this guy making them invincible and seemingly invincible himself. Oh my god. Come on now. The alert level's at 0. Surely we can have a little bit of mercy on Crest now. Okay. They didn't have much mercy, but we can pretend they did.
Take whatever Albrecht is hiding and get back to the sanctum.
I wonder if Focus can even spawn in these rooms. I think I'd have seen one by now if they could. Anyway. Clear the room out of spite. And, yeah. Let's get out of here. I'm gonna call it. Call it a good, successful run. Might do a railjack mission or 2, mayhap. Man, darn my peripheral hearing. and my loot goblin instincts that refuse to allow me to ignore my peripheral hearing. Can't just let me hear Evoke and not expect me to get it. Duplicate? I mean... Arcane Adapter is pretty sweet. Goodness knows I have enough melee weapons that could fit into that. That could fit into. That's, you know, how I was supposed to say it. But, you know, I didn't. So, deal with it.
For an old guy to build
Okay.
all this, just to have somewhere to keep his... No problem.
Alright, that does the Netracells. Time to leave. We'll see about a Railjack mission. Just for funsies. And Nightwave. Mostly for Nightwave. Nightwave is also poking me like it has something to say to me. Ah, because I got that. Cool.
The steady blade in certain hands extracts a tide of blood.
Destroy
and
3 enemy
pain.
fighters while piloting a hijacked cruise ship, and complete 8 Railjack missions. That's too many. That is too many Railjack missions. Just so we're all aware. That's no. Just actually no. But we will try it out at least. I could get some, I could try a void, I could try a void storm. These suck, but you do occasionally get corrupted hollow keys, and I think there's like one corrupted hollow key that one corrupted hollow key weapon, should specify that I don't have yet. So, you know, mayhap in the interests of expanding my collection, we just do a void storm and have fun with it. Or at the very least, do a void storm. Just have to remember to hijack a cruise ship instead of blowing them up. It's an important distinction.
Void storm rolling in. Batten down the
A galleon, no less. Oh man.
system. High value personage aboard. Infiltrate and terminate.
Also a missile platform.
Crew, light them up.
The missile platform is one of those side objectives which can actually do a lot of damage to your ship if someone is not piloting a said ship. And because you do need to do at least some evasive maneuvers when missiles are incoming, otherwise they hit your hull, ignore most of your armor, and blow up your ship, which is bad, so we're all aware. You don't want to have your ship blown up. I could have sworn I spied a cruise ship on the radar. There it is. Alright. We found one. Time to hop aboard. And you get to be the pilot. Please stop spinning me around and making me sick to my stomach. Thank you.
Reading large translation signature. Cruise ship. The enemy
Oh, a
reinforced.
cruise ship? You don't say. Oh my god.
Void sync
I had no idea. Okay, so I want to not kill the generator. What I want is to hijack the cruise ship so that I may shoot down some enemy fighters with it, and that will succeed my Nightwave mission. Definitely should have done this on an easier difficulty, but
The relic has been
why would I do that?
to find out what's inside.
Why not just make it way harder on yourself for no reason? Why not? Why not indeed? This is really annoying because void rifts are going to keep forming behind me.
Captured. Drive it like you stole it.
And I'm pretty sure they will just keep shooting me. Hey, where did you oh, a void rift, of course. Need to keep that one in mind, I guess. Alright. Now let's look around for a fighter or two. There's one. I think these are homing if I lock onto you. Pretty sure they are. Though, can't help but notice, doesn't seem like it is. I've just noticed how little damage I'm doing to this gentleman with this cruise ship. Ah. My crew is assisting. Love it if they assisted more, but it's not always viable, it seems. Just a little help, a little blue lasering, maybe. Just scooch. There we go. Thank you. Ugh. Glad that's not disorienting at all. Can I like shoot your engines maybe? Didn't expect this to be like harder than the cruise ship to take out. Alright, here we go. Please tell me that counted. And my ship didn't just, like, kill steal that. If it kill stealed that, I'm going to...
It's that time again,
It
dreamers.
did. It kill stealed it. Okay. I'm... getting to the point where I'm just going to ignore this. Okay. I'm at the point where I'm ignoring this. We'll do it on a mission where the fighters have a little less health.
Good day.
Good day to you. Let's go.
Twin slingshot loaded.
Just shoot me at the missile platform, please. If you could just, like, not literally face the complete opposite direction of that would be cool. We are indeed facing literally the opposite direction, though. Just wanted to go ahead and do the objective. Just wanted to do the objective. I'm just gonna sit here, huh? Okay. guess I'll just leave manually. I should tell my engineer to get on gunnery, but then what if somebody breaches the hull? That would be bad.
Warning. Void storm is strengthening. We are tempting fate. Target. Missile battery. Orders. Infiltrate. Objective. Expose radiators. Destroy core.
Yeah, I'm getting to it.
Missile launch detected.
Oh, I hope he doesn't blow my ship up while I'm in here. Can only do so much about that.
Exterior weak point exposed. Open fire.
Alright.
Hull breach. Immediate repair required. Radiator down. Away
Oh,
crew.
whoa, do it.
Expose the next radiator.
We have a bit of a boarding party, I note.
Scrubbing atmosphere. Patch that breach or this railjack is a memory. Void storm amplifying. Complete the mission ASAP. Fires. Crisis averted. Mission continues.
Just get that out of here.
Flames extinguished. All hands brace for missile impact.
Okay.
Fires neutralized.
Borders are down, ships regenerating health. Time for me to get back to doing the objective. Okay.
Hull breached. Life support failing. Equip an Omni and patch that leak. Radiator naked. Hit them with all we have got.
Well, I'm really hoping my engineer handles the hull breach well enough.
Away crew. Wrecking time. Destroy marked components.
Starting to question. Oh, there it goes. Okay, they got it.
She goes. Missile battery.
Well done.
Take a breath and redirect.
Yeah.
Breach sealed. Railjack integrity restored.
I imagine the hull breach was just from taking a massive barrage of missiles. Because that's what happens. Also happens when we're near a galleon. If you just take the missiles head on, it's not good. That's why you have a human piloting if you can. But for the moment, I think we are going to turn toward the fighters and not the galleon, eh? Okay. Okay.
Missiles en route. Evade.
Alright. So, Ingi. I appreciate your zeal, but I'm piloting now. So we have a lot of things to kill. And we're nowhere near them, and the only thing we're near is the missile battery, which is the only thing that's dangerous around here. So if we could just maybe kill the fighters and crew ships instead of sitting next to the galleon and letting it kill us, I think that would be a swell idea.
Enemy fighter support has been halved.
okay. So far, so good. Confused as to where the other everything is. But oh well. Alright. Let's see if I can snipe that with the forward artillery. Does I have to kill 8 cruise ships? Jesus. There we go. I count that as a snipe.
We have one less cruise ship to be concerned with. Direct attention to remaining targets. Heads up, Brigadier cruise ship.
Yeah, I forgot how much extra health they have in Void Storms.
Them off the ship.
You're kind of capped on how much damage you can really do in a railjack with the railjack weapons. Which is why I have Seeker Barrage.
Looks like we kicked the nest. Brigadier cruise ship has punched in.
Boom! There we go.
Routed.
No more fighters for us. Well, I mean, apart from the ones that already exist here, but we ignore those. Let's go snipe that cruise ship. Oh my god, you're kidding. He put up a thing. Put up a thingy. Also, I don't want you to lock onto it either. Where did... Oh, I can't shoot it with the bubble in the way, it'll just intercept it. These stupid shot blocking bubbles. Just gonna shoot his engines real quick. Don't know if he can still drop shot blocking bubbles in that case, but either way, this should do it. Never mind. Maybe I need another shot. Normally I try to shoot them in one of their lit engines,
Ship reactor has detonated.
because that guarantees a massive critical. But sometimes you can like hit the lip of their engines and it's fine. Also, this one has invincibility globes on it, so I gotta take care of those. Why didn't we put the invincibility globes inside the invincibility field? Well, we're Greniers, so we're really not that good at engineering. Engineering. Boop. Alright.
Cruise ship eliminated. Focus on remaining.
I'm out of shots, so let's reload.
Ship has translated being second.
Maybe refresh energy, just so I can fire off a volley or two of Seeker missiles while I'm up there. Just for funs. Now let's get back to killing cruise ships. Pew! I am now thoroughly reminded why I don't do Void Storms on the Railjack because the health's just scaled up too much. I just want to do this quickly. Is that so much to ask?
Cruise ship down. That clears up some space.
Alright, now for you. Are you also invincible? You are. Alright. Let's solve that problem real quick. Okay, but where's the last bit though? Just like underneath? It is! Hi. Right there, okay. Cool. We did it. Hold still. I shot him with my hold still button, so he's not actually complying, just in case you're curious.
Cruise ship has gone bye-bye.
I wouldn't want to give him any undue credit.
They called some friends. Enemy cruise ship has punched in.
If I really wanted to, I could, pretty sure I could Seeker Missile those things off, but it's also a lot of energy for not a lot of benefit. Boom!
Cruise ship reactor has detonated. Pretty.
Alright, last one. Are you also shielded? Could you not be? You're not! Oh my gosh. You actually paid attention. That's nice of you. I mean, this is gonna be a weird way of thanking you, I guess, but know that you have my thanks. Beautiful.
Cruise ship has gone bye-bye.
Alright, Ingi.
Of course.
You're now allowed to pilot again. Just point us towards the galleon. There we go. Perfect.
Missile impact imminent.
Missiles? Oh right, the galleon missiles. Those are still around.
Galleon, our shipboard weapons will be ineffective. Board and kill is captain.
Okay, Sai. If you say so. Anyway. Away we go. To kill the captain. Just gonna run through most of these guys, I think. Captain is actually pretty beefy.
Brace for missile impact.
And can hit rather hard. So, you know, I'll just go with plan hit 4 and then kill him. So it's, you know, it's my plan for most everything.
That is the captain. Hit delete and come on home.
Gosh, that's a lot of armor. Let me take care of that.
Terminated. Galleon in disarray. Objective complete. Captain terminated. Enemy routed. Reminds me of the old days. Closing mission.
Sevagoth Neuroptics. That's not something that often drops. Did I get a holo key? Which was ostensibly the only reason I did this. Ooh, a pennant blueprint. That ain't bad. Those became less rare recently for reasons that are kind of escaping me. But still, it's cool to see. Okay. Let's do something easier. Could just do a non-void one. But no, let's go to like this, sure. Then I could probably kill something with the cruise ships, probably. It's a good chance I will. Yes. Ingy, back to gunnery for the moment, if you don't mind. Appreciate that.
Another job well executed.
8 void traces, that's insulting.
Bad guys. Hit them in the knees. We are on their boards. Look alive.
Yeah, they have less health in this one. Alright. We have a cruise ship in sight, and therefore, let's go ahead and just jump into it. Hello! Hello, sirs. Oh, wow, you have an exposed core. Gosh. That's a terrible idea. You know, I need to hijack this, you know, and it's a little more dangerous when you have an exposed core, because what if I accidentally shot it and blew it up? That'd be terrible. Where's all the fighters? They're over here. Alright. Yeah. That's more like it. They die in 4 shots. Boop. Bye. Boom. Okay, where's another one? There's one. You'll do. Now stop with your evasiveness, gosh.
Alert. Enemy cruise ship has translated into the sector.
Cruise ship? Oh man, what do we do about that? Better find something I can do about that, huh? I think I'll go back to the ship and shoot them. Well, my goodness, it's right there. Sir. Need you to stay in line of sight. Thank you. That was close. I nearly had to, like, move the ship. Whew. That would have been a disaster. Imagine having to move the ship. Ugh. Disgusting.
Remaining fighters are being called off.
Pop. I didn't get the weak point. Lame. Where's the other one? Way down there. Well, you know, down being a relative term in space. Sir, you appear to have lost all of your health. Oh no, you still have a sliver. Well, we'll fix that. Alright, good times. Now where's the hangar? Here it is. Cool. Ingy, if you could just go ahead and pilot the ship, that would be terrific. And we can just fire me like a heat-seeking missile to the asteroid bay. That'd be cool too. We're getting there. Probably fire off now, actually. May as well. Woo! Alright. Hopefully, they destroy the radiators without me having to babysit them too much.
Your hangar. Here for a reason. Find out that reason and steal it.
Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Jumping around, shooting some dudes, playing Warframe. That's basically the entirety of Warframe. Jump around, shoot dudes.
Bingo. Crew, crash that radiator.
Yet it's still satisfying for some reason.
I feel just awful about this, but I kind of need a doctor. Immediately.
Sounds like we were boarded and our engineer went down. I may have to solve that.
Again.
My sister actually got it done. The sister of Parvos, not my actual sister. She has way more important things to do than this.
Everyone in one piece? Good. Ateno has exited the railjack. There it is. Blast that radiator.
I sure would love it if they managed to blast the radiator, but I think I'll leave and do it myself in the interests of time. There's a good chance they will just not aim at it. Yeah.
Prototype destroyer on lockdown. Rupture the hangar's core to disable lockdown. All research acquired and copied. Excellent work. We can get out of here. Enemy infrastructure neutralized. Filing mission as complete.
Alright. Easy.
Now you might be wondering if I'm holding back on y'all.
Oh.
Dream.
Destroy a cruise ship with the forward artillery, you say? Well, then maybe I'll do one more. Maybe that's worth doing.
Ramsled launch detected. Looks like a party.
I think I might be in H2 Cloud, and that's why it wasn't going. It's quite possible. We're at Saturn. Why wasn't that clicking? I don't know. I don't know, and I refuse to find out.
Another job well executed.
Like a true American.
Of course.
A nearby post robot is strengthening the Grenier fleet. Strategically, for us, this could be a pain in the neck. Take it out. Bogies on scope. Good hunting.
One nice thing about doing railjacks back to back, though, you get to keep the boosted forward artillery shots, which means I can do this more times.
We have one less with direct attention
I've done a lot of railjack missions. It's still really satisfying to do 500,000 damage with a forward artillery shot.
Maintain pressure.
Okay, yeah. The Seeker Volley basically just blew up this guy's invincibility shields. And without those, well, I'm afraid to say, that's bad for you.
Scratch one cruise ship. Enemy cruise ship has arrived. They are powering weapons.
No need to sound so nervous, Sai.
We broke them. Skies are clear of fighter cover.
Excellent. Okay. Pop the bubble. And then we pop a cruise ship or two. Hopefully a bubble doesn't pop up in between this and me shooting them down. Pop. Good. And pop. Ah, I missed. Oh, it still killed him. Well,
Cruise ship has gone.
I'll accept it if it still killed him. Oh, is that intercepted by that bubble? I'm gonna pretend it was, just so that wasn't, you know, due to my poor aim. Pew?
Cruise ship reactor
Pew.
detonated. Pretty.
Ah, now that's a good railjack mission right there.
Cruise ship eliminated. Focus on remaining targets.
Alright. Ingi,
Got it.
you're on piloting. While I go take care of the everything else. Just point us towards the objective. $5,000 meters? I think the boost stops at like 2,500 meters or some such. It's very long, but you know, we're not there yet. But now I'm tired of waiting. Oh, that wasn't 2,000 meters. That was 12,000. That's my bad. Oh, silly me. Oh, what a little whoopsie doodle on my part. Misjudging the distance by a factor of 4. Well, these things happen. I'm a good captain.
Radiator exposed. Open fire.
All right. Let's go ahead and make the ship invisible so that they don't get ship killered. And then check in on Ingi. How you doing? Sounds like there's intruders inside, so we'll just go ahead and stasis them. Are you shooting at the radiator? I'd love it if you did. I don't think she's going to though. just do everything myself. Bum 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 ba da ba bum 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 ba da ba bum. Accidentally hit X twice. Stop that. Blow up the radiator.
One radiator down. Make it 2. Marking sensitive systems. Trash the place.
Can't believe that guy took a second shot. What's the world coming to? Alright, core down. Expose the next one. Check on Ingi just in case, just on the off chance that she's actually shooting something. Sure doesn't look like you're shooting anything, Ingi. Gotta say. Doesn't even look like the ship's moving. Could like turn off and on her piloting if I wanted to. But it's probably faster to just leave and shoot it myself. So that's what I'll do. I know, you guys are like hovering around, it's just you're firing at the exact wrong thing, huh? Yep, you sure are.
Opportunity. Core is exposed. Key components.
The NPC pilots are, could use some work. But, you know. They're not getting it. Because well, they might get it, but definitely doesn't feel like it's going to happen. Hey.
Return to stations. We can clean up later.
No lighting my ship on fire.
Alert resolved.
Alright. Alright, Ingi.
New target.
Point us towards the pulse turbine, please.
Disable reactors. Neutralize core. As long as that turbine is running, the enemy is emboldened and our progress impeded.
A little closer. Just angle us just a bit that way. Okay, you're not going to. You are orbiting it and not going to face towards it. That's fine. In a sense.
Dropping Tenno out of airlock.
At least we're very close by. Astria. Srege. Tenoscoop. Hello, friends. I'm going to have to destroy your hardware. Sorry about that. I'm not actually sorry. Ugh.
There it is. Blast that radiator.
Well, there's a semi-decent chance my crew will take out the radiator here. But it sure is taking them a bit, huh? Hey!
One down, one to go.
I should have believed in them despite, all evidence to me shouldn't be believing in them. Boy, that sentence sure worked out. I word good. I have best words.
Exposed. Open fire.
Bzzzt. Alright, I'm at the console. Just shoot it. Just shoot the radiator. That's all you need to do. You got the first one. I believe in you. It's a lie. I don't believe in them. I don't believe in them at all.
Core is vulnerable.
Oh my god, she shot it.
Mother, keep our provisions free from the war.
Marking sensitive systems. Trash the place.
Well, I guess I should have trusted her. What I should have trusted is that the second I decided I'm going to teleport back, she would have gotten it.
The pulse turbine is still. Enemy forces are destabilized. They are unused to meeting an enemy on equal terms. Cowards.
Dunky 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 dunky
Closing the
dunky
file on
dunky
that
dunky
pulse
dunky dunky.
turbine. In order.
Nora is all about.
Sensor readings indicate nearby derelict.
This all seems like
I can't
a fever dream.
possibly see the derelict being worth doing.
Exhausted at home in my bed.
So I'm just going to leave and call it a good day. Let's head back to the dry dock. It's not a disappointing haul. It's an okay amount of endo. Not enough to get like anything, but it's an amount. Anyway, now for the real endo. So we sell a bunch of the parts we got. There we go. That feels better. All the research is done, right? Yeah. Good. Good. Well. Gosh, I think I'm just ready to call it a stream. Got a lot of stuff I wanted to do done. And that's, that's usually my my mile marker for, hey, are you done with the stream? And I was like, yeah, we did a lot, and a lot got accomplished, and it was at least somewhat interesting. And I went off on several tangents to fill dead air, and it was at least mildly entertaining? Maybe. I don't know. At least it was a little fun. Anywho, so yeah, I'm going to just call it. I'll see if somebody is raidable. Don't think GDQ would appreciate a tiny raid. So I will just say thank you very much for watching. Appreciate that a lot. I'll be back tomorrow with my usual Thursday stream. Not sure what I'll be doing. Probably Against the Storm or Disco Elysium. One of the two. I don't think I'm going to start Disco Elysium until I figure out how to put a horrible necktie on myself. So look forward to that. Either way, yeah, have a nice night. I know I will. And you take care of yourself. Peace.